that time. We are going to have some fun today. So today we are starting off with some unusual, something a little different. I think you're going to like this. This is a little different than what I'm used to do. I'll wait for a couple of people to come on. And hi, Kathleen. And we are going to be working with the Beauty. Hold on, let me make sure that I've the right name of the stamp set. Beauty Abounds set today. And this is a beautiful set, if I do say so myself. I didn't really recognize, which I'll have to do another live, how many cute little images this set has. It's so adorable. With this here, our friendship isn't one thing, it's a million little things. I like that. That is so nice. But anyway, so we're going to be using this set, Beauty Abounds, and we are going to use the framelits, which I have to tell you, I didn't think so, but now I do. The beautiful butterfly thinlits, and that's what they look like. They are big, beautiful, bold images, which you can see some of them sitting around out here. They are super cute. So these two come as the bundle. Beauty Abounds and Butterfly Beauty, they come as a set. And these butterflies are they're so bold, they make a beautiful card. And this is what they look like outside. I kind of still have some things in them because of the project that we'll be doing today. Hi, Terry. Hi, Linda. So they have let me get my words straight. So there's this one, and then there's this one, and I'm going to be poking out this one in a second, not the whole thing, but I'm going to be poking out this one. So one layers on top of the other, and you might be able to see it a little bit better. This one has the big holes. This one is for the bottom, and then this one with the little holes is for the top, which, you know, I guess you could do it either way. But I'm using the ones with the big holes for the bottom and then this one for the top. And so this is the card that we're making. And this is what I'm saying, that there's something a little different about this card that is unusual for what I usually do. And that is that usually there's some stamping. But with this one, there's no stamping on this one. And this one is made from all of these beautiful thinlits rather. And then this is well scripted, or well written, I'm sorry. And well written is also another one. So it's kind of like all big shot stuff. It's all big shot stuff. But if you stick around to the end, I do have another project that I want to show you that I did. So let's go ahead and get started. This is the card that we'll be making, and I'm going to just move a little things out of the way. I'm trying to do it on my other desk so that I can use the big shot and bring the big shot in, because sometimes I cannot, and that's because my table shakes. So I'm going to try to, I'm going to try to use it today though. So I'm using a Whisper White. Whoa. There we go. I'm making a mess already. I'm using Whisper White, the thick cardstock. And I'm going to make my base, and there's my base. And then I have a piece of the Gingham Gala. This is in Grapefruit Grove. Yes, Grapefruit Grove. And and this is 2 inches by 4 1/4. And I'm going to go ahead and put that down on my card base. All right. And just go ahead and adhere that down. So we have the card base going. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to put together my butterfly. So this butterfly came from this particular framelit right here that has a whole lot of holes on it, you take your brush and then just kind of roll over it like that. Then you won't, you'll be able to get a lot of those little pieces out. Sometimes I would take my paper piercer and do it. Sometimes it's just therapeutic to sit and do that. Other times you're trying to get it done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut here because I only really need to have this larger butterfly. So if you can see, these butterflies they're kind of attached in different spots where you can cut them off at and then make one butterfly. Kind of like here. You see here we have one butterfly out of all these butterflies that are here. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and cut here. And don't worry about it being perfect. Just cut them off and just get down to the one that you want. Okay. But what you want to do is, you might see some of this, like the little sharp edges, you definitely don't want those. So we can take those off. And then up here where you see it's kind of wobbly, you want to clear those sharp edges from up here too. All right. So you have your butterfly, your main big butterfly, and then I still have my butterfly here. So, and these other butterflies I'm not necessarily concerned with because I'm not using those. I'm using this one big butterfly. So I'm going to try them. I'm just going to pop all these out. And so you see how the difference is in between these two butterflies? And again, this set is so beautiful. I mean, you can use whatever color you want, but this is what comes out of the second one. And the second one we're going to do just like we did the first one and just kind of cut where we want to have that butterfly. We want to have that one big butterfly that's going to attach to this other one. And we'll move those over out of the way for a second. And there we go. And so now we have the two butterflies. I'm going to bring back my card base that is full of butterflies right now. So then what we want to do is we want to take these two and we want to adhere them together. All right. And so they're going to kind of look like this. Once you get them together, line up everything as much as possible, just like that. And see, we have that little edge right there. We're going to cut that off. But where you're going to put these, adhere these down, you're going to adhere them down with your fine tip glue pen. And if you have your fine tip glue pen, to make sure it works there, put your glue on the parts that have like a thicker, they're kind of thick and definitely in the center spot there, but not too much. You don't want to use too much in one space, okay? And that's because you'll have glue kind of everywhere. So put them in the major spots. Put the glue in the major spots. Hi, Tara. Hi, everyone. I'm so glad you guys can make it. So glad you guys can make it and come and join me today. So my little thing that I said that is kind of different is because this doesn't have stamping on it. It's using the Big Shot, really. Okay. And I want that to stay down. Let me see if I can get a little bit more underneath their wing right here. I'm going to lift up the wing. It looks like I didn't put too much on there. Or very little. Sorry. I don't mean to be in anybody's face putting my glue on. Yeah, there we go. We got a little bit on there. All right, and so then what we're going to do, so we have our butterfly. Oh, I might need to put a little bit more in there too. I just want to come in and kind of, you know, clean up my edges there. And I'm going to just put a little bit more right here at the bottom. Talk about being on camera. I'm probably on camera and in the way. I'm so close. There we go. All right. So we have our butterfly. And our little butterfly is going to go right here. And we might do a little different depending on when I get to that part. We might do a little different. So that's that part. So we have that. We'll leave that there. Then what we're going to do, and you guys know that after you cut all those butterflies, you're going to have a ton of them. There's so many of them that are going to come off, and you're going to be able to use those for other projects, right? Okay, so we're going to move that over. So now what I want to do is I want to take my thanks from the well scripted, well said, well something. Hold on. It's well written, okay? From the well written. And now I'm going to bring up my Big Shot, right? Ugh. Here's my Big Shot. And I'm going to move these out of the way. Because I don't usually bring my Big Shot up here because it's like so gigantic. But it's also on the other on my other table, it's kind of wobbly. I don't know if that ever does that to you guys. But that's sometimes why I don't bring my Big Shot on, because my other table is really wobbly. So I thought I'd try this table this time. But you can see I have the thanks on here. And I'm going to cut this out. Just like that. And you guys know you can use your definitely use your scraps on all of this. I just know I had that piece kind of left over. So let's put that there. Let's clean up this Big Shot. That was easy. Like it didn't kill me. So, all right. So we have the thanks. Let's bring our cards back in. Okay, this is what we're going for. All right. Now we have the thanks, and we're just going to pop out the thanks just like we did the other ones. And here's the thanks. Oh, wait. One little piece there. Okay. So we have the thanks. We have our butterfly. And what else do we need? We need our bow, which is right here. And so when I did this butterfly, I think, yep, I'm going to do this one just a little bit more. You guys know to take, when you guys have your fine tip glue, to make sure that you keep the top on it so that the glue actually comes out again. Because for some reason, it seems like this glue just dries so quickly. I don't know if that happens to anybody else, but it happens to me. All right. So that part's done. Now what we're going to do is we are going to put down our thanks. And again, just take your fine tip glue pen and then put it in on the thicker parts so that they kind of lay down easily. You don't want too much on there because then you'll have glue everywhere. And that's not cool. So we're going to put thanks again. Well, let's put thanks right there. Okay. Yep, there we go. And then we want to have our bow. So this, even though this card is no stamping on this one, I think it's super cute. I still think it's cute. We can do a lot of things with the stuff that we are given, and I think this one, even though there's not, you know, we can do stamping on the inside, of course, but I think it still comes out cute, and it's always going to be cute, you know, with your purpose that you're giving it to. You're giving it to somebody with the purpose of making them happy, right? So it's always going to be good. Okay, so I need to probably cut this side. Cut that down a little bit. Let's see. Will that work? Cut it down a little bit and then make it go where I want it to go. There we go. And then I'm going to bring in, let's see, I've got, these are the sequins that they go with the garden. Oh, I can't put this on until I put my butterfly down. And my butterfly, I'm going to put down, I'm just going to use like a slither of this. Just one of these. And I want it to pop up just a little bit. So I don't need it to be everywhere. I'm just going to put it right in the center. Make sure it's not peeping through on the other side. And I'm going to do it in the same spot. Yeah. I'm going to do it in the same spot. Just like that. Right like there. And then now I can put down a flower. Let's do all flowers this time. And it's not a huge change or anything like that, but it's a change nonetheless. Okay, did that one stay? Yes, that one stayed. Okay, and then the last thing you do, just lift the wings up a little bit so it looks like it's flying. How pretty, right? Isn't that pretty? And look, I didn't do any stamping on the outside. No stamping on the outside. So, and they're still adorable. Okay, so you can do it without stamping sometimes. Most of the times, you're going to want to do stamping. You really are. And it's going to look super stinking cute. So that was with the butterfly Beauty Abounds, I believe it's called. Yep, Beauty Abounds. That was our stamp set. And those butterflies are absolutely adorable. But hold on, I have to show you my last project. So I was fiddling around with this before we go. I was fiddling around with this and I was like, well, what can I do that's kind of the same, but maybe not exactly the same? And I came up with this. So I did do a little bit of stamping on this one. So again, I used that Grapefruit Grove, the what do you call it? Gingham Gala. And this is the same thing. It's the same ribbon, the ribbon that's there. And this is just a different butterfly. And then I used this set because, hold on, I used this stamp set, Incredible Like You, that one. I use that stamp set because I love how bold their sentiments are. So this one, the boldness in the sentiment, like where it says amazing, just to me, it kind of went along with how bold that butterfly is. The black in the butterfly sticks out. And then I just made a little envelope to go with it. And yeah, that's it. That's it. That is what I have for you today. We just made these two beautiful cards without even stamping. But you can also do stamping if you want to, and still keep it really simple and adorable. So if you guys have any questions for me or anything like that, any comments or anything, let me know. I'm so glad you were able to join me today in doing my live. I really appreciate everyone who came. But you guys also who are catching the replay, let me know what you think. If you thought they were cute too, they were super easy to put together. Once you have them all punched out, I promise you, they're super easy to put together. But thanks for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye now.